Yes, people, big up, man. Big up, everyone. Welcome to United Plus. Got some big news to talk about today, man. I wasn't even going to do this video, but since the news has come out, I thought, fuck it, let's just do it. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's blessed. Give me 1 sec. I've just got to post something somewhere. But today I wanted to talk about a few things, man. There's some Bruno news. There's also quite a bit of takeover news, which I'm going to leave it down to you lot to decide whether this is, whether you can take this serious or not. But give me a second, man. Yeah, so why Glazers could sell 4.3 billion Man United before February 2027 with 3 potential buyers named. So want to get into that, but just give me a second. Yeah, man. So it's a bit of a weird one. So there's some news that's come out today on the potential sell, right? So obviously Glazers, it looks like they do actually want to sell. At the moment, there's some news coming out on Qatar and there's some news coming out on Abu Dhabi. We're just gonna have to figure out which ones which. Yes, MA, big up, man. Big up yourself, bro. Big up MA each and every time. How are you, man? You good, bro? HS Anas, big up, man. Big up, big up, big up. So yeah, man. Big up everyone as well. Yeah, guys, let's just get into it. What the hell's going on there? Yeah, let's just get into it. So there's some news that's come out today. It could be the Glazers family in their best interest to sell Man United before February 2027 amid takeover rumors. Saudi government official Turkish Sheikh caused a stir earlier this week when he suggested that Red Devils were close to bringing in new investors on the board. The Glazers sold 27.7% of their shares to Sir Jim Ratcliffe back in February, yada, yada, yada. But the news that's actually come out now is if the Glazers were to accept the bid, that would leave Sir Jim Ratcliffe in a position where he's basically just going to get his money back. That's what it looks like. Unless he can match their offer, he's going to have to just take that L. Amir Fakiri, big up, man. In Amarin we trust. Really, bro? Really? Big up yourself each and every time. We're going to have to see how well he does against Liverpool, to be honest, before we can trust Amarin fully, you know? I'm not. He hasn't got my full backing just yet, Amir, just yet. But if he puts in a good performance against Liverpool, then yeah, bro. If he puts in a good performance against Liverpool, then it's happy days. Do you know what I mean? I would actually rate him a bit more because so far he hasn't beat any of the big six apart from Chelsea. I think last season he had a good result against Manchester City. King, bro, big up yourself, man. Haven't spoke to you in a while. Hope you're good as well. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Big up everyone. I hope everyone's having a good weekend, a blessed Saturday, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying it, man. So yeah, the clause could also affect potential sale if it's sought before February 2020, as Ratcliffe would need to receive the full amount he paid. So there's a lot going on, man. Even like apparently the Glazers need to come out and actually say if they're going to sell or not, because at the moment the stock price on Man United has actually risen as well, which that's illegal. Do you know what I mean? To put out news to affect the stock price. So they are going to have to come out and put out a statement real soon to let us know what's going on. So it's quite weird. It's quite weird. Ratcliffe is looking to win the. Oh yeah, so Ratcliffe is looking to win the Premier League by 2028, and move Man United into a new 100,000-seater stadium as soon as possible. However, there could be the possibility that Ratcliffe could now be bought out, with El Sheikh's insisting that he's not the investor. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but that El Sheikh he put out another post about his post. I think he put it out yesterday where he basically said my yesterday's post about Manchester United potential sell meant one thing: the club is in advanced negotiation phase with the new investor. So even then, like if you actually break down what he just said there, it's interesting, man. I was sick, but I feel good. Now I feel good. Okay, man, that's good. Do you know what? There's something going around, King, bro. Even in the UK, I was sick when I came back from holiday. A lot of people have been sick here as well. It's just something going around. It's just something going around. I'll be honest with you. Um, but what's the weather like? I think you're from Pakistan. I think was it India? I think so. So yeah, you must have like some hot weather out there, man. Not like this England weather. To be fair, it's not even too bad today. You know, I thought it was going to be worse. But yeah. Amir, we believe in you, Sir Amarin. Okay, now I know you're an Arsenal fan. Now I know you're an Arsenal fan. Big up Amir each and every time. My yesterday's post about Manchester United's potential sell meant one thing. The club is in advanced negotiation phase with a new investor. So again, yeah, I'm trying not to read into this too much, because in his first tweet was along the lines of, his last sentence was, I hope the new owners are better than the last ones, right? But now it's the club is in advanced negotiation phase with a new investor. Just to clarify, then he goes, just to clarify, I'm not the investor, nor are they from my nation. I'm posting this as a fan who wishes the deal to happen, though it might not necessarily happen. So it looks to me that he's just trying to give some context onto what he said before, the context of this week's report and what they could mean, and whether the Glazers could look to sell. The report claims whether they have an appetite to sell or not in several $1 billion question, but the terms of the agreement with Ratcliffe arguably make it in the family's interest to do so before February 2027. So yeah, I get it. Like I feel like the Glazers are just trying to make this money and just get out now. I heard another quote today where apparently the Glazer family are, so you got Avram and you got Joel. Apparently Avram Glazer, because I think Avram Glazer owns 9%, and I think Joel owns like 15%, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a bit of a weird one, but I think Avram Glazer wants to sell and Joel Glazer doesn't want to sell. Mustafa, hey, big up Mustafa, man. How are you, broski? You good? Hope you're blessed, man. Big up Mustafa each and every time. Yes, I'm from Pakistan. Yeah, what's the weather saying out there, man? It must be good, no? Must be good, bro. GGMU forever. Big up, man. Big up, big up. King, which city? He's asking which city you from. Mustafa's asking which city you from. I'm living in Karachi. The weather is similar to Dubai. Oh, nice, man. Nice. So you should be recovering quick. You can just sweat that shit out, man. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, this Mustafa knows all about English weather, man. It's not great. It's not great. We probably get about 2 months, if that, of actual sun. Other than that, you've just got like bipolar weather, where like one day it's actually, even just during one day, you can have like all the seasons in one day. So yeah, King Bindi is way better than Karachi. Not biased, G. Mustafa's telling you about where he likes in Pakistan. Big up, man. I've never been to Pakistan still. I'd love to go one day, inshallah, though. Why not? So yeah, man. Until then, as details above, Ratcliffe will be guaranteed to earn, at least 33%. No, $33 per share for his stake if dragged. The Glazers would expect at least the same for their shares, thereby raising the floor of any deal. So this is what I'm saying. You guys are basically, even just by this news getting out and you guys not responding to it, I think the share value is just going up as well. The Athletic insists that the club's minimum valuation is 4.3 billion, with the report named Sheikh Jassim as United Emirates-based consortium. And Elon Musk, that was never going to happen. You know what? Maybe back then, before all of this craziness happened, but I can't be. I don't want Elon Musk as Man United owner. Don't know about you lot, bro, but forget that, man. Welcome to my club, biggest and best in the world. Okay, all right. Or maybe you are a Man United fan. But if you are, bro, like, how can we, like, you know, I don't know. In Amarin we trust. I don't know. We're going to have to talk about this a bit more. In Amarin we trust. Because at the moment, I don't even trust anyone from that club at the moment, man. Mustafa Makada, big up yourself. Have you been to Morocco Have you been Morocco, Ems? Kaz went recently. Bro, he came down with me, Mustafa. He stayed with me, bro. So yeah, we went down on the same day and he came back, I think 5 days before me. So he was staying, I invited him down. He stayed with me, man. He loved it. He loved it. So ask Kaz about the Morocco bit. I showed him the north. So, you know, like Tangiers, we went to Azila, all around there. So yeah, he loved it, man. He loved it. If anyone's not been to Morocco, I suggest all of you lot make sure you go, man, because we've got it all, man. We've got good food, we've got good weather, good culture. Everybody's nice, everybody's giving. It's safe. Do you know what I mean? It's safe. Maybe not right now, because it's funny because when we left, there was like something going on in Morocco where like they're rioting, and yeah, it's a bit crazy right now. Like the guys, the people that are rioting, and it's going crazy. I'll be honest with you, but they're basically rioting for like, you know, just more rights. So, for example, like Morocco, their tourism, I think their tourism. God, give me a sec. It's dog. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so their tourism brings in like close to like 12 billion a year, right? And it's like, you know, kids don't get like free healthcare. Even kids, you know, they can't really go to school. They don't have a good education out there unless you're going private. But the worst thing for me is like the kids. Like I remember my mother, she cut her hand, right? And we were out there, and it was quite a deep cut. She cut it cooking, and I was like, "Look, let's just go. I'll take it to the hospital." So I got in the car, drove to the hospital, and we got to the hospital, and there was literally a kid there, like getting like stitches, but he had like no anesthetic, no nothing. We could hear him screaming, right? And even my mother, they were like, "Oh well, you know, in order for us to, so you have to pay them to do it, but not only that, there's a pharmacy outside the hospital, so you have to go to the pharmacy and buy the needle, buy the thread, and buy everything else, which most people can't afford that. Do you know what I mean? But Morocco's, you know, so many people speak highly of Morocco. It's such a good place to visit. So I get why they are, you know, rioting out there. I'm not sure if anyone's heard about it, but that's what's going on in Morocco. Anyway, back to United. Green and gold until the club is sold. 100%, bro. Big up, man. Mido, big up yourself. Amarin out. Brother, Amir's Amarin in. Amir's Amarin in. That's why I'm just trying to figure you out, Amir. We believe in you, Sir Amarin. I don't know if you're I don't know if you're for real or not. But maybe some of you lot are like Amarin in, but do you know what? If he beats Liverpool, there's another thing I wanted to talk to you about as well. When we play Liverpool, I think Konate might be out. So their only two starting centre backs will be Van Dijk and Gomez, which it's still decent, but I believe we can get at them if that's the partnership. Like no, Konate is massive. Let's not beat around that bush, man. I think if Konate is out and they're starting Gomez, I think we can get at them. And even now, they don't look great. Yeah, I get it. At home, it could be difficult. I think the last time we won there was under Van Gaal. I think it was like 2015 or 2016 or something like that. So yeah, man. It has to be a win. Whoever's Amarin in at this point we have to get that win against Liverpool. I feel like that could kick us on, and it will make the fans believe in him a little bit more, because at the moment I feel like a lot of people have just lost faith in this manager. Big up Midu as well. Glazers love money, not football. Well, yeah, no, 100%. But at the moment they're not making money. I mean, that's why I believe they could sell, because if you think about it, bro, then they used to take dividends out like 25 million a year, 30 million a year, every year, right? And since obviously what's been going on, we haven't been able to. Oh yes, big up Touchline Facts, man. Touchline Ray, big up Touchline. Hope you're blessed, bro. Big up, man. Yeah, bro. So I forgot what I was saying now. Glazers, yeah, Glazers love money. Yeah, no, they do love money, but they haven't been able to take out any dividends. They haven't been able to take out any dividends for years now. So what money are they really making? And we've got the new stadium coming up as well. So it's like you sold 27% of your shares to Sir Jim Ratcliffe. You recouped about 1.4, 1.5 billion pounds. You've kept that. Now you're asking for £5 billion for your shares. So what's that? £6.5 billion. And then you've still got the money you've still got the shares that's in the stock market, which whoever comes in to buy the club, they're going to have to look to buy that as well. So it's a bit of a weird one, but the Glazers aren't making money at the moment, which is why I think they will sell. Which is why I think they actually will sell, because like Amir said, they love making money, but they're not making no money right now. Word to Busta Rhymes, we got to get Arab money. We're getting Arab money. No, 100%, man. I think something's in there, bro. Like I keep checking the news every single day, like every minute, to be honest, every couple minutes. Like, so far, it just says something about the stock prices of Manchester United, like the share, it's just going up, and you could consider that to be sports washing or fraud in a way, because you're just pumping up the stock price with this fake news. So the club has to come out and say whether this is real or not. The club's got obviously private investors that they're going to want to know what's going on as well. But the fact that no one said nothing, that's where, like, you know, you have to question it. Like, yeah, it's definitely something going on. Bobby, big up yourself, man. Big up each and every time. I hope you're blessed. And whoever's new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Welcome if you lot are new. And I hope you lot are all having a good day. Midu Amarin out. United Arab Emirates will sack Amarin. Don't worry, lads. We're back. Bro, of course I think they would. I think they will. Like, culture change means culture change. Like, and bro, all you got to do is look at his record. I think any normal owner would like take one good look at the record and just be like, enough. Like, sorry, mate. The door's that way. It has to be, man. Yusuf Yakub, big up Kaz's guy. Big up Kaz's guy. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, Kaz is my boy, yeah. That's a big up Kaz's guy. Big up Yusuf. Hope you're blessed, bro. King bro, come on, VVD is not the levels he was before, and Gomez is just shit. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like we can get at them, guys. If you lot have just joined, I think Konate might be out for the Liverpool game. So that's massive, you know. I think if we can get a result against Liverpool and just turn it around a little bit, get the fans feeling positive again, then I think this manager might get longer. But if this manager gets a hammering against Liverpool, you know exactly what's going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'd like to see Amir say Amarin in after getting spanked by Liverpool, because that's going to be interesting. Yusuf is Madrid and United fan. Big up, man. Big up. Yeah, no, I think I spoke to Yusuf. He's a Madrid and Man United fan. There's another one as well. Is it King Bro? King Bro's a Real Madrid first and Man United fan second. So yeah, this is him here. Big up, man. Big up. Wesley M, big up, bro. Touchline raid, big up, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up Touchline as well for the raid. Whoever's on my channel that hasn't subscribed to Touchline as well, make sure you sub over there as well. Yeah, sorry, I read that one already. We need Amarin to get time and his players. Bro, it's true, yeah, but he's had a pre-season. The only player that he didn't get, which he wanted, was Baleba. And it's like, even if you was to put Baleba in this team with Bruno Fernandes in that midfield, do you really see a big change, bro? I still see us getting ran through that midfield. I still see sometimes, bro, I think the players are good. The players are good enough. And you can't just keep putting it down to the players all the time. Like, when you look at Brentford's team, you can't say Brentford's got a better team than us. You can't say Brentford's got better players than us. But they still look like the better team. Do you know what I mean? And it's like every time we play, apart from the odd Arsenal game or apart from the odd Chelsea game, the other teams that we play actually look better. Even Sunderland, we had a dominant performance, but if Sunderland could actually finish, I think Sunderland could have actually given us a game. You know, we're making everything look too difficult under this manager. And sometimes you just need to simplify it. That's the only thing I could say about this manager. I'm not confident. I'm really not confident. Like, he doesn't fill me with no confidence at all. And I haven't seen enough. There's not one thing that I've seen, like a phase of play where I'm like, oh, I like how he does that. Or I like how this happens. Or I like how we move I like how we build up around the box. Or I like how we attack the box with midfielders. Or I like how we're getting the ball out wide. And so far, it's cutbacks, slow build up, and try and dominate the ball at the edge of the box of the opponent's half. But even teams that have figured us out now, we're probably the easiest team to play against. Sorry, man, just went on a little rant. Yes, bro, welcome. Where's relax, focus? Where's relax, focus on Arteta? Okay, where's an Arsenal fan? Yeah, we got a big. You lot got a big game as well. I think you lot. Who you lot got again? I can't even remember. But if we beat Liverpool, I think you lot got Fulham, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you got Fulham away. You got Fulham away, bro. Anyhow, Man United beat Liverpool, and you lot slip up. Whew. The popcorn's coming out, lads. At Mustafa, big up, bro. United forever, lad. I'm not a gooner, man. Oh, he's not. Sorry, Mustafa set you up there. My bad, bro. Mustafa Mercado, but you talking about me? I ain't a Madrid fan. Oh, Mustafa, you got two wrong now, you know. I said Yusuf, yeah. No, I think he's a Man United fan, bro. RSV, big up yourself, man. Haven't spoken to you in a while. Hope you're blessed, man. I hope you're having a good Saturday as well. RSV, because if United become more profitable and follow the Spurs model, United's valuation will massively skyrocket and become the most valuable sports team, even ahead of the Dallas Cowboys. But this is, yeah, bro, 100%. If Man United is just doing a little bit better, let's just say we were just in the top four, even if we just weren't winning anything. If we were just in the top four consistently, I think our revenue, like no club could match us. No club could match us. I think we'll be back on that pedestal of the biggest club in the world. Just in terms of revenue, just in terms of shirt sales, just in terms of, you know, bro, like even on our worst period, finishing 15th, you still got a packed 76,000 seat stadium every week, you know? Now imagine playing 3 days a week into that stadium. That's even more money. But the revenue hasn't stopped. Like, we're still making money. RSV, who I don't know what you mean by that, broski. RSV Ineos are also losing money in all their businesses. They're fucked. I didn't even know that, Midu. Big up yourself. I didn't know that they're losing that much money, to be fair. I knew that Ineos has more money than the Glazers, and a lot of people like to say broke billionaire, but he is a billionaire. But that's the thing. When you own a club, you can't be penny pinching like this, man. I'm not a Real Madrid fan and stuff. He's not. Yo, guys, let me clear something up. Yusuf is not a Madrid fan. Mustafa, man, you're having a howler, bro. At this moment, the Dallas Cowboys are the most profitable sports institution in sporting world. Well, even more than Real Madrid. Even more than Real Madrid. That's crazy. I would have thought Madrid is up there in terms of sporting institutions. Yeah, man. Real Madrid is massive, bro. In Africa, in everywhere in the world, bro. Spain, America. Like you can't go anywhere without no one knowing the club Real Madrid. Like, and even you got the younger generation now. They're loving Mbappe. They're loving all of these lot. So yeah, man. Yusuf said, Yusuf, you said you was a Madrid fan before. Okay. No, it's all good. I need Amarin sacked the minute the new owner is announced. Bro, he could be sacked this Sunday, MA. Big up MA as well, man. I hope you're good as well, G. Bro, he could be sacked this Sunday. If he doesn't get a result against Liverpool, and it better be a good result. I'm not even hearing performance. Don't get me wrong, I want a good performance, but if we lose, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, we had a good performance. Like, nah, bro. No. King bro, bye bro. I'm going for dinner. See you soon. Big up King bro, man. Enjoy your dinner. Big up, man. Peace, bro. King, what you having? When you lot are just having a chat, and yeah, I'll leave that there. Big up, bro. Adam Partridge, man. How are you, man? Hope you're blessed, bro. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday as well. Relaxing, day off and that. I hope you're having a good one. Yusuf, before you said, okay, cool. This manager isn't doing shit against Liverpool. It will be a moment of individual brilliance from one of our players that gets us something. I know Ahmad loves a game versus Liverpool. Yeah, bro, he does. He actually does. He does. I expect him to turn up. I think Mazraoui is going to be back as well. So it'll be interesting what's going to happen there. It'll be interesting what's going to happen there. I think Casemiro is going to be back. But you can predict what team he's going to go with. Ahmad right wing back. Well, he might go with Mazraoui right wing back and try going more defensive. But Casemiro, Bruno in that midfield, this guy just he seems obsessed with that, and it's quite worrying because Liverpool have actually got a decent midfield. You know, McAllister, Gravenberch, they got Szoboszlai that pops in there as well. I think Ekatike is back; he can drop into that midfield. Defensively, I feel like we can get at them. Like I said, no no, they got Van Dijk, but I think Konate is out, so no Konate. I expect us to go for it. Like, I want us to go for it. I get Liverpool at Anfield are really difficult to beat, but let's just frustrate them and let's just hit them on. I thought you was a Liverpool fan, you said. You don't need to allow Yusuf, man. First, someone said he's a Madrid fan, then someone said he's a Liverpool fan. MA Madrid United. Okay, so he's saying he supports Madrid and United. I don't support Liverpool or Madrid. These men are bugging. Bro. Oh man. No, it's all banter now. Let MA saying Yusuf, Portsmouth fan. You lot are taking a piss. You lot are too funny, man. Big up everyone in the chat, man. I hope everyone's blessed, man. Oh man. Hey Yusuf, don't let them wind you up, man. Exactly, bro. Tell them I don't know why these men think I support Real Madrid. I live in Manchester, bro. Listen, don't let them wind you up. They're all joking, bro. They're just joking. Don't worry. Let's give Amrin time, please. He can change things for sure, bro. This guy doesn't even want to change. Can he? Can he change things? Because that just doesn't. Why wouldn't he at least secure up that midfield? Do you know what? If you want to play the three at the back, why can't you just go to the 3-5-2? The 3-5-2 would allow you to play the 3-man midfield. That 3-man midfield, bro. You could put Kobe Mainoo, Bruno, Casemiro, and then up top you can play with the two strikers. You've still got the wing backs, you've still got the 3 centre backs, but in that midfield you're not getting ran through. If he was going to change things, why wouldn't he just do that? Because apparently he doesn't want to change formation. He's being stubborn with that, Amir. So I would give him more time if he just changed the formation a little bit, just tweaked it a little bit. But it's like this a U type of attack, you know, with like the wing backs. Kind of like most of the goals and most of the opportunities are coming from the wing backs, and it's just like, okay, cool. So Dorgu gets the ball here, and then if he can't do nothing with it, we'll go back. Then the right back. I just don't see it. I'm not enjoying it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Amir. I don't enjoy it. I've seen enough, bro. At least make it more entertaining for me. At least get me some goals. Another thing as well, we can't score goals. We're conceding more with the 3 at the back, and we're scoring less. So yeah. I don't know how that can even work, bro. Big up, man. Not a howler, Mo, and he told me he was a Madrid fan. Oh yeah, bro. Bruce, I swear these men are bugging. I never said I was a Madrid fan. They are just chatting shit at this point. But yeah, man. Anyway, the Athletic insists the club's minimum valuation of 4.3 billion. I'm going to go back to you lot's chats in a bit. I just want to get through some of the news on. Oh, yeah, there is something on Belabor as well. Sorry, let me just finish this off. Okay, yeah, this is done. Yeah, let's get on to the Belabor news. So apparently, Belabor wants to hand in a transfer request in January. Top Man United targets Carlos Belabor will ask to leave Premier League side Brighton in the January transfer window, according to the latest reports. The Red Devils continue to struggle for consistency in the Premier League, with Ruben Amorim's side winning 3, losing 3, and drawing 1. Stinks, bro. First 7 league matches this term, Amorim has managed to earn just 37 points from his first 34 Premier League matches. Wow. 37 points from 34 games in the Premier League. You're so close to basically just drawing every game. Basically. Man United spent around 200 million on their attack over the summer transfer window with Mateus Cunha, Brian Mbeumo, Benjamin Sesko all arrived, and while new goalkeeper Lamens made his debut in their last match against Sunderland, which they won 2-0. Midfield is still a big concern amongst fans, with Manuel Ugarte, Casemiro failing to convince, as they have heavily been linked to Belabor in the summer transfer window. Man United were initially put off by Brighton's huge demands of the Cameroon international, with rumours that they wanted around 115 million. So altogether, so they probably wanted like 100 mil up front, or maybe 80 mil up front with like 30 mil in add-ons or some shit like that. However, the Red Devils are still keeping tabs on him ahead of a potential move in the future, with transfer expert Fabrizio Romano insisting Man United could sign a midfielder in January. Romano said recently, there's a possibility of Man United going for a midfielder in January, but it depends on the opportunities. Unless there is a big name, it is likely to be a window of a loan deal or last-minute chance on the market. And now on his X account, which was credited by the Athletics, David Ornstein for initially breaking Man United's initial interest in Baleba, has another update. Okay, yeah, exclusive. Carlos Baleba will request to leave Brighton in January. Baleba's agent to meet meant to meet the club on November. His agent to basically hand in a transfer request, I guess. Man United will make signing a new midfielder a key target for next season. The club are not expected to be busy in January, having made significant investments in the team in the previous window. Well, significant, I don't know. We have spent money, but we've spent more money before. It's not like, which will likely be an important window for them, given several players are out of contract as it stands. Yeah, guys, apparently we're giving Maguire another deal as well, which is crazy, man. Which is absolutely crazy. I can't believe we're giving him another deal, guys. I just can't believe it. The club are not expected, but the club are continuing work on the market, looking ahead to next summer, which will likely be an important window for them, given several players, out of contract, such as Harry Maguire, Casemiro. I would just let them both leave. I don't know why we're giving Harry Maguire another deal. I don't get it. Like, I don't think a club's going to come in and buy him. Just let him go. Unless, we're going to have to give him a new deal. You can't even extend his deal. We extended it last season. There's a realistic prospect that the Brazilian Casemiro will not see his contract renewed. Well, obviously, freeing up space on a wage bill and therefore presenting United with an opportunity to strengthen in that area of the field. United had looked at possible options in the midfield last summer, but had prioritized other positions, especially up front. United have long been admirers of Brighton Carlos Baleba, but he is just one number of midfielders that they continue to monitor. But guys, like this Baleba thing, apparently people are saying like, he hasn't had like a good start for Brighton, but he started quite well. He actually started quite well, and then I don't know what happened after that. I really don't know what happened after that. But yeah, he's on about what, 8K? I thought it was 5K, but I think he's on let's just look this up because I keep getting should we make a guess? Oh, so he makes around 12K. That's crazy, His annual salary is 650K. So it's about 12K a week. Yeah. So, bro, of course he wants to leave. Like, what the hell, bro? This guy's probably got a family back home to feed and that. Maguire's a local lad. So what's surprising? Do you know what? Mama Bomba, big up yourself. I ain't seen your name in here as well. Big up Mama Bomba. No, Maguire, do you know what it is, bro? I'm sick and tired. Like, you're gonna give him another 150 deal, maybe 200 again. It's just like for me, he doesn't start in our strongest team. He doesn't start in our strongest 11. So I don't see why we need to keep players on board that are not good enough to start. That's just my point. If you're not good enough to start in a starting 11 from now on, I don't want to see. I'm not trying to buy players to just fit into the to sit on the bench, bro. There's no point of doing that anymore. There's really no point in doing that anymore. Nottingham Forest, Elliot Anderson is another who has admirers at Old Trafford, given his impressive performances have continued into the campaign. Well, there you go. Elliot Anderson from Nottingham Forest, apparently. His price tag's only going to go up because of how he's performing for Brighton. He's a top player, Baleba, but he's under contract till 2028. So Brighton are in no rush to cash in on him and have no intention of selling him. They were never going to sell in the summer transfer window, and Man United's interest never got as far as offers or bids being made. I swear we made one bid, didn't we? Wasn't it like an opening bid of like 70 plus something? Baleba is on United's radar because they're missing the type of player in the midfield. And from what I know, if Brighton are to sell, they're looking for top dollar. There's no guarantees his price tag will drop, and I expect it could even rise if he enjoys another stellar season. Well, that's it. If from now until January, if he's not, if they're not playing him and he's not even getting into the team, you can't be asking 100 million plus for the player. Man United could love the opportunity to sign Baleba if they get past Brighton first, and they've shown that it won't be easy. Yeah, we're gonna have to see on that. There's another thing I wanted to talk about with Bruno Fernandes, guys. Yes, James, big up yourself, bro. Big up. I was just saying, James, you better win against Fulham, because if we put in a good performance against Liverpool and you lot drop points to Fulham, that's an L, bro. We need to move on from Maguire. Nats B, big up yourself, man. Hope you're blessed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. I don't remember if I've seen you in here, but big up to yourself, bro. Yeah, so we need to move on from Maguire. I agree. I fully agree. I feel like we do need to move on from him. I feel like he's been given ample amount of chances. He's been here for quite a long time now. Who signed him? He was under Ollie, right? Yeah. So he's been here for about 5, coming up to 6 years. Yeah, man. Enough. We need to move everyone on, bro. 2019, bro. Yeah. So, it's coming up to 7 years. 6, 7 years. Yeah, man. I get it. Local lad and all that, but it's time to go, bro. It's time to go. Mama Bumba, big up. Would you give Maguire an extension for 100k a week? Oh, that's interesting. If it's for 100k a week, I would, just until we get in someone better. 100%. If it's just for 100k, because then you could bring him in for certain games. But yeah, because at the moment, I don't see us getting Baleba, because I just want to sort out that midfield. We need to get 2 midfielders in. So if we can save money on not signing a centre-back, because I still think we've got enough centre-backs. You've got like Mazarawi, you've got Lenny Euro, you've got Delit, obviously Luke Shaw, left centre-back. So we're going to have to see what's happening there, man. Yes, man. Libro Salford, big up yourself. Sapling M's, big up, G. Hope you're good, bro. Hope you're blessed. Just talking about some of this, just the news. We were talking about Glazers and if they're really going to sell. We were talking about the share price of Man United because at the moment it just keeps going up, which is kind of like a fraudulent thing as well. And there's one more thing I wanted to talk about as well. Bruno. So did you guys see the Bruno comments? Hey, bro, this is like my first super chat. Go on, James. Big up United Plus. Slap the likes, people. We will win. Big up, James, man. Yeah, guys, whoever wants to leave a super chat, feel free. But that's my first one. Big up, man. Big up, James, bro. I'll give you a call after the show anyway, man. Nats B, big up, bro. Yeah, been a while since I've dropped the comment. Big up, man. Big up to yourself each and every time. Big up everyone in the chat as well. Me, James, no, we banter. GGMU Arteta in. Bro, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is their year, Mustafa. And if they fumble it, they ain't got nowhere to hide, bro. They ain't got nowhere to hide. So, and you know what, bro? After 3 years of finishing second, you can't be finishing second again. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's unheard of. You can't be finishing second again. That's all I'm saying. But what I was saying to you, I was saying this on another stream as well, where if I was Arteta, bro, I would just focus on the league. I wouldn't really care about the Champions League, the League Cup, FA Cup. Bro, just play reserves and just focus on the league and get it over the line this time. I think that's what you don't need to do. Like, no more excuses. It has to be the league. You have to just prioritize that now. Big up Jack here as well. Big up to yourself. So yeah, guys, Bruno Fernandes makes honest admission over Man United's role after criticism. Man United's captain Bruno Fernandes has admitted that he needs to study better after his woes from the penalty spot this season. Fernandes, 31, has taken 3 penalties since the new Premier League campaign began, and he's only scored 1. That was a stoppage time winner against Burnley to seal 3-2. The week before, we drew to Fulham. He missed that one as well, and we could have actually won that one if he just scored that. We would. This is what I'm saying, yeah. Just those 2 penalties that we missed against Brentford and Fulham. If he scores that against Fulham, that's an extra 2 points. And if he scores that against Brentford, I believe we're going to come back and win that. So that's an extra 4 points. That puts us, I think, level on points with Spurs. Like we'll be sitting third or fourth. So yeah, I do get what you lot are saying with giving the manager time, because if that would have gone in, would we still be here having these conversations? I believe we would have. I still believe we would have. Mustafa, yeah, Gal said he has to win something or has to go. But you know what, though, bro? They say this, yeah, but I guarantee you, bro, they've got something in their heart for Arteta. So even if he didn't win it, because he did say that, I think I was on stream when he said that, but even if they didn't win it, yeah, and let's just say like they get to a final in a Champions League or whatever, bro, of course they're going to want him to stay. Football locker room, big up, man. James, I told you guys we will win the league. Question: would you rather see Liverpool get 21 or Arsenal? I've been asked this one already. I'd rather City win it one more time. Hopefully we can pull our finger out, but I want to see City win it one more time, and then maybe after that I'll allow you to have one. Because bro, it's I can't have you lot winning it. It's just I'll be hearing about this, bro. Till this day, like we still hear about the Invincibles. Till this day, like 22, 23 years later, I'm still thinking, you still bring up the Invincibles, greatest trophy ever. Have you ever done that? So you can imagine if you win this Premier League title, I'll probably be hearing about it for the next 10 years. Neither I hate both, James. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good response. Lebo Salford, big up to yourself. To be honest, we could very easily be 4 points better off this season. Yeah, no, 100%. But just those two penalty misses, really. Just those. If Bruno just hit, well, one of them, I think is still in the stratosphere somewhere. That Fulham one, I don't think that's come back down. I don't even think that's landed anywhere yet. The Brentford one, he could have done better. It's just too easy for the goalkeeper with that one, you know. Mustafa, well, you're gonna have to watch one of us win. You're gonna have to watch one of us win. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see. Like I said, City is still in it. So yeah, wait till we get UAE, James. We need these new Arab owners to do some lidar scans on the pitch to find that fucking hyena Pogba buried. Bro, do you know what? That can't be true. That can't be true. But I do hear what you're saying, bro. There's some evil, don't even want to say it, but some black magic or something on United, because whenever you feel like it can't get any worse, it just seems to get worse, man. That's why I'm a bit worried with this new news that's come out, because it's like we're slowly getting a bit positive about it, but then you know what that can do to us as well. I don't think I've ever been as happy as a Man United fan, apart from the time I knew that Qatar wanted to ban Man United, bro. I felt like I was on the moon, and then just got back down to reality. But yeah, sorry, yeah. So these Bruno comments, guys. Last month, Fernandes had a chance to level the scores in United's trip to Brentford, but his effort was saved by, and the guy who saved it was a Liverpool goalkeeper as well, which makes it even worse. Saved by Kelleher, as the Red Devils suffered a 3-1 defeat. Fernando is set to come up against Kelleher on Saturday. Oh yeah, so I think Portugal are playing today. I think they're playing the Republic of Ireland, the World Cup qualifying. The midfielder was asked about his potential record in a press conference and replied, "This season, out of 3, I ended up missing 2. I don't want to miss any of them. It's something I need to study better. I'll always do it with full conviction because there's a coach who trusts me. Every day is a good day to settle scores," the United star added. He was stronger. He did very well, and I didn't. He's talking about the goalkeeper, Kelly. He was stronger. He did very well, and I didn't. But it's not something that affects my head. In a football team, there's something bigger than individuality. Winning, well, bro, this should affect your head, because when you're skying the ball to outside the stadium against Fulham, when, bro, that's basically the last. You score that, we win the game. But cool, fair enough. And then the Brentford one, you've put it bottom right, but it wasn't even it wasn't hit with conviction. B, it wasn't actually in the corner. It was quite down the middle. And C, like at least flipping, you didn't even work the goalkeeper. Like it's basically straight at him. Like it didn't. You tried to give him the eyes, and he fooled you. So yeah, but it's something that doesn't affect my head. In a football team, there's something bigger than individuality. Winning is much more important than settling scores with the Irish goalkeeper. Yeah, I hear it. Obviously, focus on the win, but he saved your penalty, bro. Fernandes also quizzed on his future at Old Trafford. The 31-year-old was the subject of an interest from Saudi Arabia in the summer transfer window, with Al Hilal ready to launch a 100 million bid and give Fernandes a contract worth 200 million. Whoa, so what's that? A contract worth 200 million. So is that like, but how long was the contract for? Okay, so till 2000. Oh no, he's under contract at Man United until 2027. His response to that was, I didn't close the door on moving to Saudi Arabia because of the World Cup. That was never in my mind. I wanted to stay at Manchester United and the club wanted me to stay. That's all there is to it. I like to enjoy the moment, and the most important thing for me now is representing the national team, because it's a source of enormous pride to be able to play on Saturday. And I still don't know if I'll play, let alone if I'll leave Manchester United in a year. I'm happy where I am, otherwise I wouldn't have stayed, but it's something that doesn't affect me. Well, boy, when you're missing those penalties, boy, it's looking like it's affecting you a little bit. Nat B, big up. What's your thoughts on the Glazers possibly selling to UAE? You think this will happen? I think so, man. So there's definitely like a lot of news. So there's a clause. Sergeant Ratcliffe, apparently, he has no power in this unless he matches whatever offer comes in. And there's definitely something there. Otherwise, they would have, discredited it, because apparently it's illegal to not discredit news. If it's real news, you have to come out and say it's real. And if it's fake news, you have to come out and say it's fake news. Because apparently the share price of Manchester United now, it just keeps going up. And because of the news of a new owner coming in, that's what's going to happen. So I'm getting mixed reports. I'm hearing that Avram has already signed and he wants to sell. I'm hearing Joel doesn't want to sell. But I think the Glazers now, they just want to make some money. They want to get some money and bounce. They can't take out their dividends anymore. They used to take out 33 million a year, 3 million a year. They can't do that anymore. So they're not making any money. They're literally not making any money. Plus, you've got a new stadium coming up. Where are you going to get the money for that? You're in so much debt, close to £1 billion in debt. So I think they're just backing themselves up into a corner. And now, like I said, they can't get no dividends out. You're not making no money. So what's the point of them staying? They've never wanted to put in their own money. They never have. They've never put in their own money on not one single transfer, on nothing of the club. They've left the club as it is and just taken out dividends since the time they bought it. Whereas now they can't do that. They haven't been taking no dividends out for the last, I think, since 2016, 17. They haven't taken no dividends out. So this club's just sitting there. You're not making no money. You finished 15th last season. You've already sold 27% of it. So yeah, I believe there's something there. That's 100%. Football locker room is yours gold. Oh, fuck off. This is what I'm saying. He's talking about the bloody 2000, they're invincibles. Is yours gold? Do you see what I'm saying with this? See what I'm saying? Why I can't have Arsenal winning shit. Who's next B support, Ems? He's a Man United fan. He's a Man United fan, Mustafa. Relax, James. Show me your treble. 2 3-peats. Yeah, bro, I know, innit? I know. My new show name gonna be Is Yours Gold. You'll probably get a lot of Arsenal guys watching it. I'll give you that. There's definitely some juju over at OT. Yeah, 100%, bro. We need some uncles coming over, man, to remove this shit. I'm telling you, bro. Don't know what's going on there, man. Bro, have you seen that? I saw a video the other day, bro, and I couldn't stop laughing, bro. I think it was a guy from India or Pakistan. I can't remember. But you know those like sheikhs, those Muslim ones, and they do like charity and fundraisers, but they do it on like a TV show. So they'll sit there and, so people will call up and like, you give like a donation, but you'll also speak to like the sheikh and you'll be like, can you pray for this person or can you pray for that person? So your donation gets a prayer. And this one guy, bro, I couldn't stop laughing. He actually called up and he was like, can you do a prayer for Manchester United? And the sheikh was like, bro, he didn't take that well. He was like, that's you know, you're like a kafar. He was like, you can't do that. He was like, that's shirk. He was like, you know, like in the day of judgment, you know, you won't be thinking about Manchester United. But I just could not stop laughing, bro, because I knew the guy did not even do it for banter. He probably just called up and thought, let me make like. Anyway, I've gone off topic. Not only has United been in the mud every year, Arsenal, Liverpool and City fighting for the title. That's peak. James, to be fair, you're not in the mud now because you finished second, but you've had a very, very long period of being in the mud. Technically, you're still in it because you haven't won anything, you know? So you've had, what, 26 years of being in the mud. No Champions League football. You've never won a Champions League, bro. Like, so this gold trophy thing, it needs to just get shut down real quick, bro. Because like Mustafa said, three-peats, treble, like Champions League, my friend. Champions League, my friend. I don't think you've never heard that music in the final, have you, bro? But you probably have, but you've lost it. You lost it, boy. It's over. The United Terrace. We are not inviting football locker room. We are not inviting football locker room banter to the football terrace of his anti-Arteta agenda. Big up. No, actually, he loves Arteta. You've got it mixed up. The United Terrace. He actually loves Arteta, bro. Trust me, man. If Arteta doesn't win anything this season, James will still be Arteta in. James, no excuses. If you let them overtake us, yeah, your treble has been replicated. No, it hasn't, because we've done it 3 times. No one can go invincible. Don't forget that, bro. Listen, how many draws did you have that season? I swear it was like 13, bro. Same amount of draws you had last season. You finished second, bro. Hey, anyway, man. Big up, man. Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, big up, man. Man United fan. Man said the sheik to pray to Shaitan. I know, bro. It's crazy. It's actually so crazy, bro. I couldn't stop laughing, though, man. Pure banter, man. Ranger, big up yourself, man. How's your day been, bro? My day's been good, man. My day's been good. I'm about to go out tonight. I'm gonna go out tonight, get some food. Should be going out around 8 o'clock. So I'm just chilling for now. I went out earlier on. So I'm just enjoying the weekend, bro. Enjoying the weekend. What about you, man? How's your weekend going? You enjoying the Saturday? Hopefully it's a relaxed one, days off and that. Who cares about pity treble? There's a reason Wenger couldn't win a CL with Henry. Yeah, I know. This is what I'm saying, bro. It's banter, bro. It's banter. It's banter, bro. Big up, laugh out loud. You got me. But come May, I will have the last laugh. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see about that one, Jay. Nats, big up yourself again each and every time. I agree with your answer on the ownership. Pray that happens. We need serious owners. Can't stand Jim the Rat. I can't stand them both. I can't stand the Glazers. If anything, the Glazers, I hate them more than Jim. I really wish the takeover news was true. Well, bro, at the moment, there's nothing to discredit it. There's nothing to discredit that this is not true. But the club have to come out and say something. Otherwise, they're just doing some fraudulent shit right now. But apparently it's not Saudi. It's either Qatar or Abu Dhabi. But even Abu Dhabi, a lot of people are like, oh, well, Man City are owned by Abu Dhabi, so how can Man United own them? But it's different consortiums, bro. It's different consortiums. So it's like, imagine having like an American owner. You can have like many different American owners. Do you know what I mean? I think it's the same way. But I think Man City is actually owned by the prince. So that's different. Like he's actually owned by a state, basically. Whereas we would be owned by a consortium. And I'm hearing that the person that's coming in to buy Manchester United has already spoken to certain players about becoming ambassadors. I heard some news about Ronaldo becoming one of the first football billionaires, multi-billionaires. So maybe they could get Ronaldo in as an ambassador. You know, they could bring him in and say, look, we'll give you 5% of the shares, become an ambassador for Man United. With Qatar, I think Rio Ferdinand lives out there as well. Maybe they could approach him, get them on board as an ambassador. They could. I'm hearing they've already approached players, so there's something there, guys. It's not. I don't think this is just all made up news. There's definitely something there. It's just we're just gonna have to wait to catch up on what's going on. Big up, great show. I gotta go. Catch you all in the next one. Big up, man. Big up, G. James, pull your treble to the table, is. I love it, man. You lot love to go at it. Heard Sheikh Jassim is back on the race. Apparently, they're saying it's someone from Dubai. I mean, Qatar. But yeah, it could be. It could be. Like I said, maybe he's coming in and he's like, look, this time around, because he heard Surgeon Ratcliffe come out and he was like, talking about Sheikh Jassim, and he was like, are you even sure that that guy's a real person? Which is kind of disrespectful. Do you know what I mean? So maybe this time around, he's like, you know what? I'm going to put in a bid, but I'm going to make sure that I've got the right ambassadors, the players there. But there's definitely something there. But, and again, I think Kaz was saying it in history, brother. Arabs don't like to lose, man. So if it is Sheikh Jassim, I think this time around, he'll know what to do. Because at the end of the day, he didn't lose to anyone. He decided to just not buy the club. There was no other bidder. There was no one left in the race. Surgeon Ratcliffe decided to give the owners what they want, and they managed to do a deal together to cut him out. And now you're finishing 15th. And apparently, the Glazers are putting, Ineos are putting out a statement that, Manchester United is going to compete to win the Premier League in 2028. Well, bro, you've nearly got 2 years. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it, guys? Ranger, I mean, City owners still can buy us, though. They are state-backed. I mean, Man City owners still can buy us, though. They are. Can they? I don't think they can, because if you've bought two of, let's just say, two rivals, then that is sports washing in effect, because you've got two rivals from the same family. You can't do that. You can't do that. It would have to be a whole different consortium, nothing to do with the state, if they were to buy Manchester United. 26 wins, 12 draws. Yeah, so 13 draws, 12 draws, 12 draws. How many draws did you have last season, James? How many draws did you have last season? Because it goes to show, bro, like, I think you had 13 draws last season, bro. So it goes to show that same season that you had, you ain't winning no Invincible this time around. Finally, we can move on from all the sacking drama and just focus on winning games. Bro, do you know what? Bro, you know what? You've just said something that could be true. I'm going to wrap up soon, guys, by the way. It's been a great show as well, but you've just said something that's got me thinking. Could this, because this wasn't even put out by Manchester United. It was put out by Turkey Al Sheikh. Because I was thinking maybe the board kind of like put this out to take off the pressure of Amarin. Maybe. But yeah, I don't think so. Who's Ranger? I think it's Radget Ems. Ranger. Who's Ranger? I think it's Radget Ems. I don't think so. No, Ranger's been in there for a while, man. Ratcliffe is just like Glazers, no different between them. Yeah, but just money hungry scumbags, bro. Leipzig, Salisbury have same model or owners, Ems. Is it? So what, they're the same owners? But I don't think you can do that now, bro. I don't think you can do that, because I swear even Crystal Palace had an issue with European football as well. But we're just gonna have to wait and see, Mustafa, man. Ruben Amorim, he'll bring the glory days again. We'll be back. Oh my god. Yeah. Let me just wrap it up, man. I mean, we'll build different team to bid, innit? They are clever in the situations. Oh, yeah. That could happen, Ranger. That could. I get what you're saying. So it's like, okay, cool. So if this consortium is putting in a bid to buy Manchester United for 5 billion, why don't I just create a different consortium to challenge that and bid that? I get that. But if they get caught But do you know what, bro? There's always going to be that thought at the back of your head anyway. Even if this consortium that comes in from Dubai or Abu Dhabi has nothing to do with Man City or the state, people will still think that it does. So you can't win either way. But guys, I'm going to wrap up. We've just gone over an hour. It's actually been a great show, man. I really enjoyed this one. Big up everyone that's in the chat. Like the video if you can as well. Subscribe to the channel if you lot are new. And yeah, man, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be back with you lot tomorrow. Because I'm monitoring this news literally, like I said, every 5 minutes. I'm checking to see what's coming out. And so far, it's just there is something there, but nobody really knows what. Turkey Al Sheikh's come out and said it's nothing to do with Saudi. So we're looking at potentially Abu Dhabi or Qatar consortiums coming out of there, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, big up everyone and enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you lot tomorrow. Big up, man. Big up Ranger. Big up Lee Bruce Outford. Big up everyone. Love, guys. Peace.